We've been here 3 years.
So just explain to your husband, all of the time you said you guys are changing the but you don't have the electronic application, that's no problem. So the big thing is that the private property starts basically right here.
Yeah.
So just don't go down the driveway and you guys are okay. Once you turn that corner and come down the driveway, you can sit on private property.
Let me ask Parsons what the deal was with megaphones and stuff too. There was something that he put
I know they can't have amplified voice.
Right.
Yeah, so. But other than that, so just go ahead and do the protest because you know that's your right to do that.
Yeah.
And just make sure.
And we have a name for these. They're called truth horns.
Truth horns.
Yeah.
We just plead with them not to go in there and murder their babies. That's all we're doing.
Yeah.
And we give them information to help them in any way that and not use the services of Planned Parenthood.
Yeah.
That's all we do.
Megaphone is an electrically amplified
and that's what we were told was a
voice.
That's what we
Yeah. Well, that's what they try to do. Of course, hyperbole, anything that happens. So, you know, this is the truth horn. They hate the truth. Mm-hmm. So they want to get rid of the truth. That's why we're here.
I understand. Trust me.
Yeah.
We're peaceful, really. They have cameras. They can show you how peaceful we are.
Yeah.
They won't, though.
Well, that's why we tape.
Yeah.
For our protection, they tape, you know, for their protection, you know. Everything they complain about, we've told every officer that comes out, ask to see their video.
Just let them show the video.
Yeah. They tape 24 hours. They have complete surround on those videos. You can see them from every angle. You know, show the video to, you know, back up your complaint. They'll never do that. Yeah.
So that's the big thing. Just don't give them anything to argue about.
Okay.
So the minute you go down that lane, they're gonna call.
Okay.
So just the biggest thing is just don't do it.
All right.
Even if we don't, they will.
Yeah, but at least they don't have a leg to stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's not amplified.
It's not amplified.
Yeah.
Now I told them about the property line and that. So
What, as long as it's not amplified, is that what you said? Oh, okay.
So it's all about the nuisance and the right for them to do what they're doing. Until the law changes, they have a right to do it.
Let's change the law.
Oh, I wish.
Let's just change the law to put murderers in jail where they belong. Put them to death.
There's a lot of things that we can do to make life different and better, but you know, until the law changes, we have to abide by that. You know, and so we got to go that route.
Yeah.
So right now,
You being a lesser magistrate, how does that make you feel that somebody's murdering right there in front of you? If that was over here,
what I have to do is enforce the laws in the books, and that's what I do. And right now, because the laws of the land have deemed that they can do that, there's nothing we can do legally against that.
Hypothetically, when it becomes infanticide is legal, where they could kill up to 18 months.
Well, we hope that never happens now.
But would
I
you
know it happened.
would you enforce that law?
I know it happens.
We have to.
You would really?
Yep.
You have a
as long
place.
As long as it's our job to do it, we'd have to be able to enforce it. So.
And you always have a place where everybody has a point where they go to. And when you, as a law enforcement officer, reaches a point where you say, I can't ethically do that, then you have a responsibility to step back. And that goes with any position.
Well, what do you think of the people that were under Hitler?
That's what
do you
I'm saying.
think that they just took orders and they enforced his laws?
At what point that person decides they have gone to the point they can't go beyond, it's up to that person to step down. And there were people who did, and there was people who served under Hitler who did their best to combat what Hitler was doing from within the ranks. So each person has to answer that question for themselves.
So as long as it's the law of the land, they were right in doing what they did.
I never said that. Now, don't you go to hyperbole.
But that's basically
no, don't you go to hyperbole.
It was the law of the land.
I said each person has to decide the line that they won't go beyond.
Right.
That's what I said. And
but if enough people go to that line that Hitler went to.
Different discussion.
Okay. Well, there's 60 million people that have got killed by this.
Oh, I agree with you. I'm not arguing.
6 million due to the Holocaust. So
I'm not arguing that point. You asked me a specific question. I answered that question. I said each individual person has to decide where they will go.
We're not saying we disagree or agree.
So just answering the question you asked me. So that's what I'm saying.
That's I think his name's David. New guy.
With you guys. So just make sure he's aware of the rules and we're good.
Yeah,
right,
he's.
We're gonna go to the next call. You guys have a good day.
Be safe.
yeah. That just made me sick. I want that video. I need to send that to